Smoke was still rising from Pearl Harbor when dentist Lytle Adams felt a strange surge of inspiration.
He wasn't thinking about battleships or airstrikes. He was thinking about bats.
After visiting Carlsbad Caverns, Adams became obsessed with millions of bats pouring into the night.
To Adams, bats were no longer animals. They were potential weapons.
At the time, Japanese cities were built mostly from wood and paper, making them dangerously flammable.
Adams believed bats would naturally hide in attics, roofs, and dark spaces.
Attach tiny bombs to bats, release thousands, and fires would erupt everywhere.
Amazingly, this plan reached President Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Adams's friendship with Eleanor Roosevelt helped bypass military bureaucracy.
This sounds crazy, but it's worth investigating.
Project X-ray was approved and handed to the military.
Thousands of bats were captured from caves across the American Southwest.
Despite their size, each bat could carry several times its own weight. The challenge was building a bomb small enough, yet powerful enough to burn a house.
Fieser designed a 17-gram incendiary device clipped directly onto the bat.
The bats were packed into egg-shaped bomb canisters.
Cooling forced them into artificial hibernation. Dropped from a bomber, the canister would open mid-air. Warm air woke the bats as they scattered below.
Timed fuses would later ignite the hidden incendiaries. After spending $2 million, the military ordered a live test.
The test site was Carlsbad Army Airfield.
We must account for the wind shear here, otherwise the dispersal pattern is useless.
Ignition timing remains critical, Professor. The data confirms the window is narrow.
They underestimated the behavior of living weapons.
Some bats warmed up too early.
They awakened, panicked, and began flying.
Armed bats escaped through the hangar doors.
They flew toward nearby wooden structures.
Those buildings belong to the base itself.
Get those bats!
Watch your flank, they're everywhere!
We need more nets!
Then the incendiaries began to ignite.
Fire crews were overwhelmed by simultaneous blazes.
The weapon worked perfectly on an American base. Louis Fieser watched with horror and scientific satisfaction. The bats proved terrifyingly effective and uncontrollable.
A lot of engine of flashes.
Despite the disaster, the military saw proof of concept.
If this happened by accident, imagine 1 million bats over Tokyo.
The project moved to Dugway Proving Ground, Utah.
Every detail was carefully recreated.
They vanished into roofs and crawl spaces. Moments later, the village was engulfed in flames.
Fires erupted everywhere, impossible to contain.
Officials declared Project X-ray a formidable weapon.
By mid-1944, the weapon was nearly combat-ready.
One bomber could start thousands of fires.
Adams was devastated.
The real reason was the Manhattan Project.
The blast radius is unprecedented, sir. We cannot guarantee the safety of the forward troops.
But can we control it? That is the unpredictability we fear.
The bats could easily turn on friendly forces.
Adams spent his life believing the bat bomb could have spared Hiroshima.
He called the bats his most remarkable soldiers.
Project X-ray remains one of World War II's strangest forgotten weapons.